today. Hope you're not getting lazy.
I got treated to a day off. I figured I may as well sleep in.
Oh, Harry, that's the way it always begins. This one day, and it's the beginning of the end.
Tell you what, I'll figure a way to make it up, okay?
There's only one way for you to do that. You're the only man I know who can swim to work. You might as well be the only one who swims back home. So long.
Moose, I don't know how you stand this place. The armpit of Southern California. You look at the humanity you got hanging around here. It's up to me, I'd level the whole joint. Now, if this was in Chicago, we know how to deal with it.
What do you mean, we?
Me, Dave. Me! What's the difference? It's all in the doing. It's the know-how.
Do me a favor, will you, Roy Cole? Do us all a favor.
Climb up, huh?
It'd be appreciated more than you'd ever know.
Yeah. But not talking about it don't make it go away. What happened this morning is going to happen again and again and again until someone does something about it. Then maybe you'll listen.
Well, what do you think, Harry? Got any ideas? Maybe the old lady just took off for the day.
I heard her scream.
You're a long ways off. Could have come from someplace else. Sound travels different around here, doesn't it? The water, the pier.
Not without the dog. Ruthie never would have gone nowhere without that dog.
Harry, it's almost noon. I've had 4 men sniffing around here for almost 5 hours. We've been through a house. Between the two of us, we called every telephone number in a book. I personally talked to a lady friend of hers in Brawley, no less. She claims she hadn't talked to the lady in 17 years. Give me a break. I'm not Superman. I don't have X-ray vision. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know, Piano. Except keep looking.
You knew the lady a long time, huh?
Yeah. There was a time I almost married her daughter.
No shit.
Hello, Kath.
Hello, Harry. Hi, Hoagie. Still singing?
For anybody that'll listen. Sorry about your mother.
You look different, Kath.
You don't?
How are the drawings coming along? Selling any?
A few.
I saw a couple of the new ones at your mother's house. I liked them a lot.
Thanks. I'm glad. What happened, Harry? What did you see?
I didn't see much of anything, Cat. I just heard.
You heard her scream.
I'd just been talking with her, and then I was swimming out here about 50 yards offshore, and I heard her. And I heard Pfeiffer barking in a way I'd never heard him before.
And then?
I swam back. She was gone. There wasn't anything, not a trace. Just Pfeiffer laying there on the beach. He didn't want to leave. You're going to take him back with you to San Francisco?
When I leave.
How long do you plan on staying?
As long as it takes, until I find her.
She may be dead, Catherine. It's a possibility.
Hey, remember me?
No. Oh, yes, Mrs. Selden.
What they tell you?
Who?
The police about your mother.
Nothing. They don't know anything, not yet.
They're lying. Don't be stupid, girl. Your mother was raped and murdered. That's not true. It is true. It happens every day. They lie about it to keep their job over. They're not fooling me. Look, that's where she is. Caught up and very deep. So deep that nobody will ever find her. You better go home and take him with you if you care. Just remember who warned you. Just remember who warned you. You just remember who warned you. You just remember. Hey, get him away.
Did you ever get your clock fixed, or should I have someone call me?
What time do you have to get up?
5:30.
Going to London?
In Paris. But I'll be back Thursday night. Early. I'll bring you a present. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
I heard about a lady on the beach this morning. You knew her, didn't you?
Long time. She'll probably turn up. Probably turn out to be some kind of mix-up, that's all. Now, what was it you were saying? Did I get what fixed?
Your clock. Clock.
Yeah. That's working too.
Pfeiffer? Pfeiffer?
Pfeiffer? Pfeiffer? Pfeiffer? Pfeiffer?
Harry Calder, Miss Catherine Hutton. This is Dr. Dimitri.
Pleasure. How do you do?
Well, Doc, what's the verdict?
Verdict, I'm afraid, is that I have no verdict.
Want to run that by us once more, Doc?
The dog was killed. Brutally, savagely killed. If I were to make an educated guess, I would say that the killer was a large man, or an average-sized man with unusually large hands, very strong, very long, very sharp fingernails.
Well, you're telling us that somebody just took the little doggy and, ripped his head off?
Oh. Well, plainly speaking, yes. But it's only a guess, mind you. No hard evidence. No human skin caught in the wound. No hair.
Not even a hangnail?
For God's sakes, Roy.
Oh, come on. We're not talking about somebody's kid. We're talking about a dead dog. I gotta dance around on tippy toes to keep from offending anybody around here?
Excuse me, Miss Hutton. You know, you're an ass, Roy Cohn.
What?
You heard me. Now, you go outside and wait in the car. Now, go on, Sergeant. You go out and wait in the car.
No sense of humor around here. That's what's the matter with this world.
Excuse me, Miss Hutton. Listen, do you have anything else to tell us, Doc?
No, it's all guesswork, Lieutenant. I've told you just about everything I know.
Do you want to ask him anything, Harry?
Yes. What are you going to do next?
I really don't know. Well, we'll keep in touch, okay? Come on, Doc. I'll walk you back up to your office. It's a peculiar case. I don't know, Doc. Dogs usually aren't my business, you know what I mean?
Want to go for a ride?
Remember the last time we were on this boat together?
No. Do you?
I just got out of the Navy. 1973. Don't remember the month, but it was the day before you left.
In San Francisco?
Uh-huh.
September.
Right, September. It was my last-ditch effort to get you to change your mind. I kept threatening to sail us straight out to nowhere. Just as far as we could go until we ran out again.
Why do you suppose you didn't?
You didn't want me to.
Probably not. Not then.
Maybe before. Or after?
Yeah, would you light one up for me? Want a joint? Oh, no, that's the last thing I need in here. Ow!
Oh, come on, quit kidding around.
I'm not kidding, I think something's flying my feet!
Native of Los Angeles, disappeared some 36 hours ago from our beach in our territory and is now presumed dead. Then, as if to intentionally add insult to injury, the dog, which I understand weighed something less than 10 pounds and I'm quite sure wasn't considered a mortal threat to anyone, had its head bitten off some 18 hours later. Last but not least, lovely, blonde, 16-year-old girl from Beverly Hills, no less, and slumming, I presume, suffered massive damage to both her once pretty legs, may be crippled for life, had her mind blown halfway to the moon, simply because she was foolish enough to lie down on this particular beach.
Never would happen in Chicago.
Yeah, one more remark like that, Eddie, amount that Chicago's where you're going to be. Hey, you think I'm a little on edge, huh? Well, let me tell you who I've got on my back. I got the daughter of the missing woman. I got a friend of the daughter's, Harry Calder, from the Harbor Patrol. I got the parents of the Beverly Hills slum maiden who just so happened to have contributed heavily to the campaign of the present mayor of this city. I got the Chamber of Commerce. I got Harriet Crabb, city councilwoman from the 34th district. I got the PC. I got the DA. I got the LG, and this. Telegram from the Los Angeles headquarters of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, who want to know what we're doing to investigate, capture, and punish the villain responsible for the murder of Pfeiffer, the dog. Well, I say fuck the SPCA, and I got 2 dogs of my own, but and this goes especially for you, Piano. As long as they stay on my back, I'm going to be crawling all over yours. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
And the rest of you?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
Yes, Captain. What the hell are we looking for?
Well, I don't know. But maybe if we dig deep enough, we'll find out.
When are you going to start listening to me?
Listening to you about what?
About what I've been telling you since we first been started.
And that is?
When somebody does a crime like this, there's only one place to look, and it ain't under no beach.
No? Then where?
In the headquarters of the American Go-to-Hell Nazi Party.
Right, okay.
Good morning.
Morning. You up kind of early?
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. Still swimming to work, huh?
Now, my major distinction. Your mother suggested I swim home as well.
Sounds like something she'd say.
Yeah. Well, gotta go.
Be careful, huh? do you want?
I'm Todd Bell, Channel 10 News, New York. Mark Gonzalez, Santa Monica.
Oh, Karen Pratt, Cheviot Hills. Sue Hardy, Cheviot Hills.
David Dalton, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Any of you out here yesterday? Are you kidding? All of us were. And you still came back again today? Why
Well,
that?
It's still the best beach.
Even though a young girl was terribly injured, just 24 hours, not more than 50 yards from where you're sitting right now?
We were here last night, man. Cops all over the place. Bulldozers, cats. Dug the whole beach apart from one end to the other. We couldn't find nothing, man.
Yeah, and she goes, I'm not going back there, no way. So I go, you know someplace better? She goes, well, no, but I don't want to get chewed up by some creature or something. So I go, well, I'm going even if you don't. So guess what I did?
I'm interested in something you just said, maybe even inadvertently, but you said creature. Why did you use that word?
I don't know. What would you call it?
Blood Beach, man.
Yeah, right on.
Anything happening? The news people just left.
Who's working the night shift? You or Cardenas?
Me, why? I put in a request for a gun.
You what?
Pianodosi's already okayed it. I'll be bringing it by sometime this afternoon. Along with a lot more papers to sign.
What the hell am I going to do with the gun? Shoot holes in the pier?
I also talked with the LAPD. They're trying to get together with the county for night patrol. So you ought to have plenty of company. For God's sakes, don't shoot any of them.
It's okay with me, as long as they don't keep me awake. 'Cause I'm playing the boogie tomorrow night, and I haven't slept in a week.
Don't make any stops on your way home, okay?
Okay.
Promise?
I promise.
Tomorrow night we will, okay?
Yep, I'll be waiting.
Be free, okay? Who walked out when the times got hard, when the truck broke down and the whole front yard? Wasn't me. It wasn't you.
Who shot pool all night long? Wound up betting on the crack of dawn. Oh, that was you, darling. And that was me. We are just fools for each other, me and you. We are lovers. For each other. We are lovers, in fact.
What happened to your wing? Oh.
Hey, Lieutenant, you going to give us a statement?
No, nothing.
How about off the record?
We'll have to talk to Captain Pearson.
Ah, that's no good. He's got nothing to say either.
I can't do nothing for you.
How come nobody don't talk to me?
Because you don't have anything to say.
No?
That's right.
Hey, how about having the guts to call it as it is?
What would that be?
Keep your mouth shut, Sergeant.
What's the harm, huh? The rapist gets his tool ripped off. I'm supposed to be unhappy. I'm supposed to feel sad for this creep. I don't. You don't. No one around here don't. So why are we kidding around here, this institution of ours?
You're going to print that?
What? In the B'nai B'rith Messenger? Hey, Sarge, just between you and me, power to the people.
Oh, piano, look. Somebody has some regard for what I have to say around here.
You got any opinions, Aaron?
None that I care to say out loud.
You and me both. Listen, I'm going to need some cooperation, but more than that, I'm going to need your support.
You got it.
Jesus Christ. What did I do to deserve this?
I put in a request for more people starting tomorrow.
Yeah, I've done that too. I've got some geologists going to show up. What a mess. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, you can't get to it.
We found it! We found it! We found the guy's wiener!
No! Come over here, loose-faced low-life kids. Give me, look.
What we must try to do is try to define some kind of living thing. It's either a mutated species or perhaps a creature currently in a state of evolution, having recently come from the sea and now lives subterraneanly in moist, probably dark places, but will one day venture out into the light and perhaps may even learn to walk just as we do on the earth.
So, a thing to look forward to.
When one is asked to speculate on the unknown, one should not anticipate pragmatic answers.
Yeah, it's just that this isn't going anywhere. I mean, either you have ideas that I can understand and act on, or you got a lot of scientific mumbo-jumbo, which is as useless as whiskers on a sausage. So, what's it going to be?
Mumbo-jumbo. All right, get the hell out of here.
I'm the one who spilled the drink down your dress. Yeah. Just a minute. It's your stewardess friend.
Thank you very much. Hello, Marie. Where are you calling from? The airport? Terrific. How's the flight? You did? What is it? Well, will you tell me if I guess? Okay. What time? Should I make that dinner? Terrific. I'll see you at 8 with bells on. Bye-bye.
Oh, hi.
I thought maybe you would have left.
How's your friend? Is she okay?
She'll be okay.
I came to ask you to dinner tonight.
Tonight?
You already made plans.
Just 2 seconds before you walk through that door.
Well, maybe tomorrow.
It's a date.
Good. Well, see you then.
What time?
7.
I'll be there.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. You never did get over her, did you? She still expects to see her mother come walking through that door, doesn't she?
What else can't you think?
I don't know. It's just that with all the crazy things happening around here, I'm afraid she's setting herself up for a big fall.
Hi, got stood up.
Hi.
I brought...
Oh.
And that's the best California has to offer.
Yeah.
I brought my own dinner. Is that all right?
Sure.
Is this a bad time for you?
No.
I could go home. I could eat it out here.
Come
no,
on.
it's all right.
Don't be silly. Come on in.
You sure now?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, would you take the bread then?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe the flowers too. Oh.
I wish I was hungry.
What'd you eat?
I went out for a cheeseburger.
Moose's place?
Yeah. Suppose I'll live to regret it.
From Moose's place? No. But Tommy and Teddy's down the block? Now that's another story altogether.
Your friend, Mr. Greg Mail.
I'd worry about her if she hadn't done it before.
Stood you up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, stewardess on polar flights. Long hours. No sleep. All that food out of radar ranges. Probably gets to you after a while. Probably get a little loopy.
I know.
That's right. Your husband works for the airlines, doesn't he?
Yes. Only he's not my husband anymore. Oh, we've been separated for 5 months, and we're getting a divorce.
Mm. Did your mother know about it?
No.
Well, when were you planning on telling her?
I had to, I guess. You know, I just didn't want her to worry. You know how it is. A daughter, suddenly single, tainted by a failed marriage, destined to become a bitter divorcee, despising all men.
Doesn't much sound like the way your mother would think.
No. No, it doesn't. I guess I was afraid that that's how I would think.
Well, whose soap? Yours or mine?
Well, mine's closer.
That a girl. Thanks for the company.
I enjoyed it.
We still on for tomorrow night?
Sure.
You want to come to my place? You haven't seen it in a long time.
It's been 7 years.
It's undergone a lot of changes. Good night.
Good night, Harry.
Dosi.
Yeah.
Italian?
A little bit.
Harry. Ma'am. Oh. Find anything down there? Oh. Any buried treasure? Oh.
If I'm not mistaken, Captain, you have been spending the taxpayers' money rather freely on an investigation that has taken the better part of a week. And unless you're withholding some information, you've yet to come up with anything that might even remotely justify your time and our money.
And you know, if I'm not mistaken, Councilwoman, you were one of the loudest supporters of our wonderful Proposition 13, our glorious taxpayers' revolt, which, while assuring you another term in office, just about cut the twigs and berries off the police department.
Captain is merely showing us the stuff of which he's truly made.
You grandstanding twelge.
Now, just a minute here.
You snot-nosed, scissor-billed crowbait.
You can't talk like that.
Oh, no? Watch me. Every one of you miserable suck-ups is the same. You want what you want, but when it comes to paying for it, all of a sudden you go deaf, dumb, and blind. But like the man said, you get what you pay for. So if any of you crouch bunnies thinks for a minute that me and my men are going to go on protecting and serving the interests of a bunch of amen snorters like you better start forking over the coin. And I mean now. Let us know what you decide. You know where to find us. Come on, Piano. Roy, come on. Let's get out of here before we get what they've got.
In Chicago, they give him a medal.
Sorry about your friend.
Well, I tell you, Kat, somebody better do some fast thinking and start coming up with some answers to a lot of hard questions.
Like?
Like, are we looking for a person or a thing? Is it real? Is it unreal?
Maybe it's nothing like that. Maybe there's a perfectly logical...
Answer the phone, Cardenas!
It's just that nobody has found out the answer to it yet, that's all.
If it's human, or even if it's animal, it's got to have a place to go back to. Almost every living thing does, right?
Every living thing within our imagination, yeah.
You've got to be grounded to something. For reality and imagination.
There haven't been any patterns, though, have there? Huh?
Nothing that anybody's been able to figure out. Hit and run. Here, there, anywhere.
Not anywhere. Never above the ground.
No. Not above the ground.
So, if you're right, if there is a place where this lives, well, then chances are it's below sea level.
Where? Below what? Well, we dug up the beach. Under what? The canals? The sewers? Somebody's wine cellar? I mean, where the hell do you begin?
Maybe by looking in places where no one else has gone. Where no one else has thought to look.
Hide and seek, right?
I guess so.
Well, I wasn't too good at that even when we were kids.
What are you thinking about, Harry? Harry?
Nothing. You want to, meet for a drink tonight? The boathouse?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hope you'll be there. Joe? Might do yourself some good.
I'm very sorry to have to put you through this, Mrs.
Mrs. Hench.
Hench. But if you could describe what Mr. Hench was wearing when he left home, you'd help our investigation very much. Okay. How about shoes? We'll start from the ground up. Was he wearing shoes?
Oh, yes. He was wearing his white mesh slip-on casuals with the, you know, the kind that have the rope. So.
Oh, I know the kind.
And brown socks, the nylon executive type.
Well, I'm not familiar with those socks.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're the kind that come up fairly high, so that if you're wearing a suit, you should happen to cross your legs. Well, then your leg won't be showing.
Okay, go on.
Blue and red Madras Bermudas, bleeding Madras. They were kind of old, but, you know, they were his favorite pair. They were still in good condition, but you know how with Madras, if after a few washings, you know, colors kind of start to fade together.
That happens to me. Any jewelry?
Yes, he's wearing a Florentine gold pinky ring. It was kind of like yours, except it wasn't smooth like that, and it had a tiger's eye. And a black-on-black, luminous-dial electronic 17-jewel scuba watch with a matching black band. You know, the band with the kind of little holes cut out.
Okay, and the shirt?
He was wearing a T-shirt.
Any color?
It was aquamarine.
Aquamarine?
You know, kind of light blue-green.
Was there a certain pattern to it, or was it just a plain old T-shirt?
It was a plain T-shirt, but it had printing on it. Kind of block letters in 2 rows, bright red. Yeah. It said, need gas, eat beans. He has a good sense of humor.
Sense of humor?
It's 20 minutes past noon. The date, October 7th. The place, the Pacific coast of Southern California. 76 degrees, skies clear, the water is warm. Perfect late summer day? Perhaps. But not if this is the beach that you hope to enjoy. Because here, for hundreds of yards, you'll find nothing but desolation and loneliness. A seemingly endless nightmare of terror and violence, bewildering disappearances, and death.
As of 9 o'clock this morning, there have been 62 reported sightings of what has affectionately come to be known as the creature from Blood Beach. It has been seen as far north as Santa Barbara, south to Baja, east to the locker room of Dodger Stadium, west to Catalina. We have 14 Polaroid pictures, 9 of which are in color, 5 in black and white. It has been described, in some cases with apparently sincere hysteria, as being large and green and hairy, as being small and colorless and bald, as having multiple arms and legs, as having no arms and legs, with and without wings, from 1 to 12 eyes, slimy, dry, rough, smooth, and in one particularly vivid description, mailed anonymously from Pacoima, it was without a doubt the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Now, our favorite coroner, Dr. Demetrius, who probably phoned in all these descriptions himself, informs me that we are indeed looking for something non-human, which really narrows things down considerably, because now all we have to do is to direct our attention to something that might be invisible, or as big as a house, or as small as a microbe, or slippery as a grease pig, or as far away as the moon. No sweat, right, folks?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Now, go for it.
Yeah. Now for the good news. Our beloved councilwoman from the infamous 34th District, the lovely Harriet Crabb, has had a spiritual awakening and decided in all her wisdom to throw her considerable weight in the direction of our very own corner. Now, fellas, what that means is that starting this afternoon, we'll probably get a few extra men assigned to this investigation.
All right.
What that means is that unless we produce some results quick, all our asses are going to be in a sling. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So what I want is some creative thinking around here. Come on, stretch your minds, tickle your brains, eat a lot of fish, get stoned, I don't care what it takes, but just bring me something I can build on. Bring me a notion, bring me a theory that makes sense. Talk to your friends, talk to your kids, talk to your wives if you have to. I don't care what you have to do. Just bring me a gift. Because I'm hanging on by my fingernails and I'm sliding fast. So, if you ever loved me, now's the time to prove it.
Hey, Moose, tell the truth. How bad is all this shit hurt?
I figured it'd be 50% off yesterday today. And yesterday I was 50% off the day before.
No kidding. Not bad, huh?
That bad.
Yesterday, 50%. Today, you know, I tell the truth. I don't know how you're going to hang in there. Give my point.
What is the point, Royko? Or are you just trying to cheer Moose up?
Don't make me heartless. I'm just interested in the economics of this thing, that's all. You know, a small business person like this Moose over here should have some sort of pension fund or something. So when a killing thing like this happens, they can tread water a little bit. We do that in Chicago. We got associations to handle any contingencies. Old people, ship captains, bricklayers, milk deliveries, anything you want, we got. Queers, perverts, and that's what you need. Maybe it's time for the greasy spoon guys to get together and walk around and make a little slush fund. That way they're able to, to stand tall when the whacker runs up and down the sand slicing people away. At least you don't have to roll over and put up rent signs. And maybe you become the hero of the boardwalk, Moose. You just walk around and get a catchy name. Maybe like Murder Insurance, Inc. Oh, whoa. Get out of the way, Chico. You too. Hey, it's the CPA.
Billy Kent? Did you get a chance to talk to the man, Royko? What do you say? Come on. Is his wife upstairs? Come on, give us a statement, Captain.
Hold it down. There's going to be a medical report issued in 30 minutes. But in the meantime, yes, the man is alive, is resting comfortably, and yes, it is Alan Hench, but why, where, when, how, why, we don't know, and that's what's great.
Yeah,
well, no, he's under heavy sedation.
Is he going to live?
He ain't helping. That's for sure.
Well, like what? Broken bones, cuts, bruises, loss of blood?
You name it, head scout. Got you. Answer the question. You're going to find out in half an hour, Captain. You might as well tell him. What's the difference?
Doctors figure that there's been considerable brain damage.
How considerable?
Vegetable soup. And if that ain't enough to keep him from telling us anything, there's something else.
What's that, Royko?
Somebody ripped his tongue out.
Down here, you know. Come on, I'll drive you back up to the Strand. Mrs. Selden, come on now. It's dangerous under there. It's kind of sad the way things have changed, huh, Mrs. Selden? You and me can still remember when all this was wide open down here. No fences, no trash, no whiskey bottles. Remember that? It wasn't too long ago. I used to come down here all the time, right here under the pier, just to sit and watch, listen to the waves pounding against those timbers. Watch the light come through here when the sun went down. Shadows stretching way out across the beach. What do you say, Mrs. Selden? Bet you never went for a ride in the Harbor Patrol Bronco.
Yeah!
Hey, Harry. What brings you down here?
Questions.
But no answers, huh?
I was hoping maybe you had some.
Sorry. I need help. Lord, do I need help. People I'm responsible for are dying, and I can't do a damn thing about it.
You're not alone there, Piano.
How come I feel that way? Why do I feel like I'm carrying the weight of this whole damn community around on my back?
But does that help?
Hell no.
Then drop it.
On who? Where? I can't drop it, man. Because it's mine to carry. But I need something. Some more brains. Maybe yours. So talk to me. Come on, Harry. Tell me anything.
Did I tell you that Catherine and I grew up together? Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you told me. What about it?
Well, we were talking the other day, and I remembered a place we used to hide out when we were kids. Place burned down maybe 20, 30 years ago. Nobody ever got around to digging up the basement. That was our favorite place. A secret place.
Yeah?
Well, I went back there, thinking that whatever it is we were looking for, maybe I'd find it there. Find a clue.
And what? You found what?
Spiders, cockroaches, cobwebs, 20 years of dust. Enough memories to last me another 20 years.
That's all?
Yeah. Kept the feeling I didn't want to stay down there too long.
Scared?
I was shaking.
When's the last time anything gave you the shakes, Harry?
I didn't leave it open. Closed this when I left here.
Jesus. You played down here when you were kids?
Well, it was a lot cleaner then.
Why is this place still here? Does somebody want to tell me that? Why in the hell is this place still here?
It shouldn't have to be here much longer. I'll tell you something, Captain. If someone don't fill it in, I swear on the grave of Richard J. Daly, I'll get a shovel and I'll do it myself.
I think this is where it lay. If you just stare at this area for a while, it begins to take on the shape where it slept. Huh? I expect it will be back. And I also imagine it will leave just as quickly when it realizes that its home has been invaded.
What do you want to do, Captain?
What the hell question is that, Piano? You blow the thing, the kingdom come. That's how you handle monsters.
Please. We must wait.
He's right. I'll tell you what I want to do, Piano. I want you to work it out fast that we get a couple of cameras down here. Tape cameras, infrared. I want to be able to monitor this place from upstairs, not on the Strand.
Okay, but if the doc's right, it does come back, what do we do then?
All right, I want some demolition men down here. I want the place wired within an hour. I want to be able to push one plunger when I want to, and if I need to, that'll blow the hell out of anything that's down here.
Nah, you fucking talking, Captain.
Joe? Coffee? Okay.
The vigil continues. It's been almost 5 hours since the grisly discovery in the basement of a building which no longer exists. A structure condemned and torn down more than a quarter of a century ago. Here at the entrance to Southern California's most famous pier. The putrefied remains of 16 bodies have been found so far and removed, but only 3 have been formally identified. Some of the big questions tonight: why did these people die? Who or what killed them? At this point, no one seems ready to say, and it's very possible that no one will ever know. Still, we watch and wait. Time is passing slowly here, but there's one thing of which we can be certain. No resident of this community will sleep before this night has ended.
Chemoderms. Annelids.
You talking to me, Doc?
Did you know, Sergeant, that there are quite a variety of creatures on and particularly below God's green earth, each and every one of which is innately capable of a remarkable act commonly known as a regenerative process.
Yeah?
Isn't that fascinating? My main concern, which I'm sure is not shared by you, Sergeant, is our creature here, this fellow that we're waiting for. What if he possesses these similar abilities?
Yeah? So?
So just think about it for a minute, Sergeant. What if I'm right? What will happen after we've pushed the plunger and blown this poor creature into smithereens? What might become of each Smithereen. You know something, Piano?
What's that, Cap?
Grown men don't believe in monsters.
No, sir. They don't.
Hey, Champ. How you doing?
So far, so good.
Yeah, how's your lady?
She'll be all right.
Hell of a shock, huh?
Anything?
It's as quiet as a tomb around here. Want a piece of this?
Thanks.
Sergeant, better come in here.
You got something?
Where's Pearson?
He's up on the pier getting coffee.
I suggest you give him a call, Sergeant.
What for? Do I gotta tell him something?
Look! Jesus Christ. Sergeant, call your captain. Now. Call him!
What is it? What the hell is it?
Sergeant.
Who the fuck cares what it is?
I care. We care.
That's it? How are you doing? What are you going to do? Police business. Shit is on your face. What the hell is that? Look at that.
Stop him! Stop him!
Come on. Take you home.
Sean, are you hungry? Sean, Captain. John, would you answer me? Do you want a sandwich or not?